I started high school, I had a friend that was interested in seeing me go to church, and he witnessed to me, and I kind of blew him off and thought, oh, well, I know Jesus. I know, it's important to believe in God, and then just let that be that. And we graduated, started working, got a job, started going to college, had that sort of independence that I had been, so, lusting for. Got a boyfriend. I had a little sister. My mom, she had her when I was older, so I thought that was important, but I wasn't getting the attention from my mom that I used to, and so I found that attention in my boyfriend. Turned out that was the wrong thing for me. That relationship fell apart. My mom's relationship with her then husband was falling apart. I became a very angry person, very depressed person. I got to the point where I would go home from school, stay in my room, didn't want to come out, didn't want to talk to anyone, didn't want to deal with the situation around me at home. And I guess that showed on my face because I had a friend at my job, I guess he noticed it around September of that year. Around my birthday, he began talking to me about coming to church, talking to me about coming to college and career ministry. I went that first Thursday. Bodie Young was preaching on getting a new start, and that's exactly what I needed. Started coming to church regularly with the encouragement of my friend. Was coming to church, was hearing Bodie give invitations, but I just was thinking, oh well, this is not the right time for me. This is not, I was hearing the words, but they weren't meaning a whole lot to me at that point. It came down to where I was on a girls' retreat out in Shelby Forest, and we were listening to Beth Moore preach about forgiveness, and Lord knows I need to learn about forgiveness, and I still struggle with that, with all of my things that went on in my past. But she was talking about love and how you can't learn to love and forgive someone until you learn to love God, till you experience God's love. And Jody, at the end of our little session that night, she did a spontaneous invitation, and there was my moment. There was the time that felt right for me. She said those words, I prayed those words, and that night, June 23rd, 2007, I gave my life to Christ, and God has been so good in my life. Don't know where I would be had I not made that decision to finally give in and go to church and listen to what God had for me. And I thank God regularly for putting my friend in my life and placing my needs in his heart to I guess, pressure me into coming to church and get me going on this path to eventual salvation through the Lord. I'm Charlye Tinker. This is my story.